If you're anything like me, whenever I started my real estate investing journey, whenever I heard the phrase, off-market properties are the best properties, or you can find the best deals off-market, I had no idea what they were talking about or how to find them. I had an idea of what properties were. There were properties that weren't on the MLS, but how on earth was I supposed to find them when I had no idea where to start? That's why in this video, I want to help you out. I want to show you my favorite way to finding off-market properties with this one way to finding off-market properties that has brought in $100,000 in just the past year alone. After I teach you my favorite way to finding off-market properties, I'm also, as a bonus, going to show you how to make $5,000 to $10,000 in the next 30 days and also how to make $500 a month every single month after that. With that being said, let's get into it. Now, what makes off-market properties, the best type of real estate? For one, there's hardly any competition. There might be one or two real estate investors that know about these off-market properties, but that's not typical. Most of the time, it's going to be you alone that know about this property. The second reason why off-market properties are the best type of real estate deals is because whenever you're dealing with off-market properties, most of the time you're dealing with a motivated seller. And when someone is motivated to sell, you can typically negotiate a better price, which whenever you negotiate a better price, typically that means you are getting more equity and you're going to get a higher cash flow whenever you rent out the property. With that being said, I think me and you can agree that off-market properties are the best type of deals because you can typically get more equity and higher cash flow, and that's what we're looking for as real estate investors. In a nutshell, that's what real estate investors are looking for. But how do you find these off-market deals? My favorite way to finding off-market properties is pocket listings. Now, what pocket listings are is basically properties that real estate agents have in their back pocket. Now, think about this. What happens whenever a seller is wanting to sell their property? What's the traditional thing that someone is going to do? They're going to contact their real estate agent to sell their property. There's a time period where that property is not on the market yet because the homeowner, they talk to the real estate agent saying that they want to sell the property, and the real estate agent hasn't put it on the market yet because there's a bunch of different things that need to happen. They need to clean the property. The homeowner might even need to move out. They need to make some repairs. Whatever it is, there is a time period between there. They're not going to tell a real estate agent that day and the property goes up on the MLS that day. It's typically not going to happen that way. This time period could be weeks, it could be months, but the point is that this real estate agent knows about this property before it hits the MLS. So that's why it's called a pocket listing. They have this property in their back pocket going to put it on the market. So this time frame is a great opportunity for you as a real estate investor to talk to these real estate agents and pick up their pocket listing. There's a few things that I want to touch on before I get into the bonus, which is making $5,000 to $10,000 in the next 30 days and making $500 every single month after that. But the two things I want to touch on is one, you're not going to know which real estate agents have pocket listings. It's not advertised, right? So you need to actually build up relationships with real estate agents in your local area or whatever city that you're going to be investing in. You need to build up those relationships. So whenever a real estate agent gets a pocket listing, they're going to bring it to you first because they know your name, they know what you're about, they know your criteria on investing. So if this property meets that criteria, they're going to bring it to you first. And this is a great opportunity for you because this brings me into the next point. The thing that matters most to real estate agents is actually selling the home quicker rather than for the higher dollar. Because if you think about this, if they're going to sell it for you for $300,000 and they can sell it on market for $310,000, that $10,000 gap, their commission on 3%, their 3% commission is only about $300. What if they could sell that property to you for $300,000, in a week, rather than spending an entire month, getting it ready, putting it on the MLS, getting a new buyer, actually closing on the deal? So if they could sell it to you within a week, rather than having to do it a month, they can go out and find another property to sell for their 3% commission on another $300,000 house. That's 3% on $300,000. That's $9,000. So instead of bringing it to the market and only getting a $10,000 extra, they could sell it to you for $10,000 less, but they can go out and find another home and sell that home for $300,000 and get a much larger commission check. Pocket listings are just one way to finding off-market properties. I have an ebook inside of my Real Estate Accelerator program that can actually give you 12 other ways to finding off-market properties because, as you and I can agree now, that off-market properties are the best type of properties. My Real Estate Accelerator program will also show you how to make $5,000 to $10,000 within 30 days and then $500 plus every single month after that. And then on the back end, you can actually collect tens of thousands of dollars by using this simple real estate method. Just to show you how powerful this real estate method is, instead of going the traditional route of just renting out the property to a temporary tenant for $200, $300 cash flow every single month, which equates to $2,400 every single year. Instead, I use this real estate method to actually make $28,000 worth of profit. And if you actually think about it, I put $43,000 in my bank account at the end of it because I got my down payment back. Also, during this time period, I didn't have to worry about repairs, maintenance, property managers, vacancy, any type of expense that a normal real estate investor would have to worry about. The best part is, even though I put a down payment down on a property, you don't need money or credit to start investing in real estate using this method. Also, inside of the Real Estate Accelerator program, I'm giving you 3 months of one-on-one personalized coaching because I want to have your back, right? I want to be in your corner. I want to be that person you can go to if you're going to need help, if you have questions. Real estate is an evolving game. Your first deal isn't going to be the same as your second deal. It's not going to be the same as your third deal, fourth deal, fifth deal, and so on. So every deal is going to have its own challenges, and I want to be there for you whenever you go through these challenges. So if you want more details about the Real Estate Accelerator program, there's going to be a link in the description down below this video if you want to go check it out. If you're interested in creating a life you love with real estate investing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click the bell icon to get notified when I upload a new video just like this one. Doing that, I want to help you achieve your financial freedom. That's why I created this YouTube channel. It's all about helping you navigate the waters of real estate investing so you can achieve the life that you want. There's also going to be a video popping up right here where I show you exactly how to find motivated sellers. So I'll see you in that video.